Okay, Wilder, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. So, how did you guys all get together originally?
I think it started mainly with Kelly and I. Well, I was in a band called the Sleeping Dogs with Zach Rowe, and Kelly was working.
I was in the pickups with
were
Zach Rowe, so he's like ground zero.
And Kevin,
Yeah,
I was a pickup once.
And Chrissy was a pickup once too.
Yeah.
So. But both of our projects kind of wound down about the same time.
Yeah.
And we had wrote one song for my Sacred Harp sessions that I did, which was a video series. And we just wrote really well together, and it kind of clicked. And after the pickups, Randy was raring to go. He was ready then because the Sleeping Dogs broke up a little earlier, so he had kind of time to get his footing. And I was like, I don't know if I want to even do music anymore. But then a week later, I was like, okay, let's write 1,000,000 songs. So,
That's right.
and we did.
Yeah. And we started out just Zach, Randy, and I, and we kind of just let it see what it was going to become. We didn't have like a preconceived idea of what we wanted to sound like. We wanted to see what kind of songs Randy and I would write together and go from there. And we were doing the acoustic thing and really feeling like Zach was kind of in handcuffs playing just acoustic guitar all the time, so we wanted to hear him play some electric. And then if you add electric, then you need maybe some drums. And my thought was,
Well, I think, Chris actually, when I talked to Kelly, I think Chris wanted to do it. He was interested in doing the gig. And I was like, man, that'd be awesome if I could do it too.
Yeah.
So I talked to Kelly, and then like Chris and I started talking, and then before you know it, here we are.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it was, to be totally honest, when they're like, well, we want to play together, I was like, oh, that's not, like I thought I was kind of humoring them, like, oh, that'll be, sure, because I didn't understand. But then when I heard them play together, they're not duplicating each other, they're really doing this cool stuff where they're weaving in and out, and it's really, it's fun, and it sounds really great, so, yeah.
Tell me about your EP kind of recording, like how you did that.
Yeah, we're kind of trying to not put ourselves in a box or rush songwriting, but we had about 8 songs written, so we decided to record full band and like a live setup upstairs at the Revival Room at the Southgate House. The acoustics in there are really great, and when we listened back, the vocals weren't as good as we wanted them to be, so we're going back in and recutting vocals at New Fidelity. Elton Clifton is the engineer, he's mixing everything. Brian Jester came and recorded with him at Southgate House, and now we're putting the final touches on at New Fidelity. But what we're kind of thinking is we'll just release the song so people will have access, and then we're going to cut another 7 in the summer, and we'll release a full album in the fall. But we didn't want to rush writing because we don't really know what this sound is going to evolve into yet. Some of the most recent ones that Randy and I have written are kind of their ass kickers. And now we have 2 drummers that really bring them up. So
we kind of have an idea now. So this spring and summer we'll be doing some writing
for sure,
which is my favorite thing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That Revival Room for drums to record in there, it was just perfect.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was a big, long room with high ceilings. It was like it was built for it.
Yeah.
And, we kind of, it's real easy to try to turn into the Allman Brothers real quick when you got 2 drummers. But we kind of played off of each other. Instead of overlapping a rhythm, we'll play off of each other. So he's got a lot more chops than I do, so I kind of tend to watch what he does. It's been a huge learning experience for me because I'm playing with 3 really good musicians that just ends up making you a much better musician. I'm sure. And so watching Kevin, you can kind of pick up on he pretty much can direct me without even saying anything after we started playing for a while, and it's been a neat experience to be able to do this.
And let me just say that Mr. Chris there is a pretty good drummer himself. And it's really cool to do the double drums. The rhythm stuff is really cool, but it's so hard to line everything up, you know, and that's challenging for anybody that's trying to do something like that. So it's a really cool and good learning experience for me too, because, you know, I get to hear him do something cool and I'm like, oh man, that's nice, and then, you know, I'll do something like that, it's pretty cool. So, you know, it works out, you know, it's really cool. It's a good learning experience, and playing with these guys, I mean, it's just great. The songs are good, you know, it's good songwriting.
What shows do you have coming up?
In February, we're quite a few places. We are at Southgate House Revival on the 15th in the lounge. Lydia Lovelace is playing in the Sanctuary, so we'll be in the lounge all night. She's with Magnolia Mountain. We're at the Crow's Nest on the 7th with Arlo McKinley and the Lonesome Sound. That's going to be great. We are also playing at Motor for the first time on Monday, the 16th of February. And then we're here at the Drinkery. We're doing the last Thursday of every month where we'll have a guest and then we'll play. So we'll be here the last Thursday of the month with the David Fall Band. So, yeah.
And where can we go to find out details?
We're on Facebook, and we have a Reverb Nation page. You can also, right now, I've got everything on my website, Kelly Thomas Online. We're working on getting a Wilder website up as well. But we're doing pictures tonight. We're here, and Mark Utley just did our logo for us, so it's all coming together. He did really good.
WilderMusic.com. Up and coming.
Up at to be.
Well, very good. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Scott.
Thanks, thank you.
Drunk and naive, sailing through a storm and pining for the trees. I can't seem to find my way to what I left behind me on another sunny day. Lord, help me to hold on to who I was when I was a child. For the devil done me harm. I'm a good soul, my friend. Take this burden away. May a lighthouse shine on me. Maybe
then we're Wilder. We're happy to be here. This is a great room to play. We have been writing some songs, so those first couple are ours. This next one is too. Thanks, guys. Thank you.